Hey, what's going on, you guys? So I just wanted to jump on here really quick. There's something that's been on my mind for a little while, and I just need to get it off my chest. So a couple weeks ago, I did a video called Speak Your Truth. And in that video, I talked about what is your truth? And whatever that truth is, are you willing to stand by it no matter what? And the reason that I have to that I have to speak up about this a second time is because, or maybe even a third time or fourth time or a fifth time, is because our society is now at a point where we've just normalized pandering and compliance, and it's a slippery slope. I think it's taking our country in a really bad direction. But for some people, I can kind of understand, especially if you're at a job where they have a certain policy that you may not agree with, but you kind of have to go along with it so that you can keep the peace and continue to pay your bills. And look, I totally get that. I totally understand that 100%. But if push ever came to shove and you were being pinched and given the choice between standing for what you believe in versus compromising what you believe in, what are you going to choose? And I know that's a very loaded question. I know most people will answer, well, you kind of have to go along to get along just so that you can survive or enhance your career. And that's a valid reason why most people do it. But I'm going to go ahead and tell you guys where I think it gets worse from here. The more compliant we are, and the more willing and able to just follow orders, no matter how stupid or asinine they are, the more restricted we're going to get. The more that they're just going to keep tightening the chains around our ankles tighter and tighter and tighter until you don't have any more freedom to do anything anymore. You may think that you have freedom because they've promised you this much money if you do this, and so now you have all the money in the world now you have all the money that you want. And that makes you feel pretty good, at least right now, right? That makes you feel a little bit, little cocky, a little bit confident. But eventually, it's going to get to a point where people are just going to comply until there's no more freedom. And that's where we're at in our society right now, especially in this country. And so, if given the choice, which are you going to choose? I'm going to tell you guys right now that if I were given the choice between what I believe in and having to either compromise my beliefs or just push my beliefs over to the wayside altogether in order to just keep the peace or make this much money or gain a higher status, of course I'm going to go with the first one, because as a lot of you guys know, I have one of the biggest spirit, the spirit of defiance within me is strong, and I have one of the biggest fuck you spirits that you've ever known. And to a degree, I think I've earned that. I'm really glad that I'm at a place in my life. I'm at a point in my life where everything's going pretty good. I'm doing okay financially. This channel seems to be doing okay. I like being able to do these videos. I really enjoy it a lot, and I really hope that people watching my videos really enjoy it too, and let it inspire them. But it hasn't always been like this for me. Not that long ago, I was down and out. I didn't have any money, and just didn't know what to do. And so some people, some people that were close to me came into my life and extended their hand, which is great. I really appreciate them for doing that. But I really believe that a lot of it came from a place of wanting to take advantage of me, and narcissism and just wanting to make themselves martyrs because they just saw me as a charity case. That's all I ever was to them. But I mean, it's not like that anymore. Things in my life are a lot better right now, no thanks to them. But the very people that that were very mean-spirited and kept telling me that I needed to step it up and pull myself up by my bootstraps. When 2020 hit, when all this COVID bullshit hit, what I found out about the very same people that were telling me that is that they have no courage themselves. They're some of the biggest pussies that I've ever known in my life. And so it's very, I know it's very hypocritical hearing about this, but the reason that I'm able to do what I'm doing right now and able to say these kinds of things to you guys as I'm sitting here right now in my car that I now own. 2 or 3 years ago, I didn't own a car, nor did I have a car. Something like this would have been close to impossible for me 3 or 4 years ago. And look, I'm not saying this to beat my chest or to prop myself up, but a big reason, a huge reason for that is because I'm going to stand up for what I believe in, and whatever my truth is my truth, and nobody can take that away from me. Not my family, not my friends, not any government authority. Nobody can take that away from me, and nobody should be able to take that away from you. But at the end of the day, you do have a choice to make, and what are you going to choose? So anyway, guys, I'm going to go ahead and leave you with that. I hope you enjoyed this message. Again, I have a new episode coming out this Sunday. So until then, I will see you guys next time.